Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Exile 2, Crystal Souls. So last time we explored Fort Ganwick to the north. We kind of got an idea of our surroundings. So the Sliths are to the east. There was a 500 gold reward from taking down the chieftain. To our south is Fort Draco. So that's probably where we're going to go next, because I want to get this stuff identified and sell a lot of it. Because I was looking at the spells, and there is a mage spell for identify. I don't think that we have it though, because I can't seem to actually be able to cast it. So I assume that we just do not possess this spell at this moment. So hopefully we can get that at some point in the game, because that's obviously a really useful spell. There's a lot of these. We're going to be trying out these as the game goes on. Obviously, just like with the Force game, some spells are better than others. But you know, I think there's like uses for probably most of these. Like Goo, I don't exactly. It seems like it's the same as slow, but maybe it's not as good. But yeah, lots of new stuff to try. I was looking at the library tab here, so they actually added some new stuff here. So, specifically in monster roster, which is pretty cool. So I don't think this has everybody, you know, in the game yet. I think it updates maybe as you play the game, but you know, you can see you actually have stats now, which is pretty cool. So like, you know, I mean these are already quite a few enemies now. There's going to be more in the game to discover, but it even shows like, for example, like a ghost is immune to cold and poison, you know, which makes sense, but that's just really good to know. So that's really cool. And there's also even a map of Eastern Exile. So this is cool because it's in game. So we pretty much already knew what most of this was. Empire troops seen. Okay, that's new. So Katra is still there. Fort Exile is not marked on the map, but I assume it still exists. So this is us. We are right here. So Fort Draco's to the south, and there's just kind of some caves over this way. And this is the Empire land. So I guess the Empire has taken over kind of the north, what do you call it? Western maybe side of the map. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's save. I do want to maybe explore a little bit. I can't really help myself. The scattered runes. Oh, the scattered rune mining equipment, totems and bones littered along the passage to the east indicate only one thing. You're getting near the land of the Nephilim tribe. Okay, so we definitely don't want to get in combat. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we already... I think I made a grave mistake. Okay, let's just get to Fort Draco. Let's not... let's not push our luck. Okay. The sign says Fort Draco 2 miles west. Fort Ganwick 14 miles north. Cave of Motrax 50 miles east. So 2 miles west. Okay, we should be able to get here in time, yeah. Okay, so it's back to Fort Draco. Been a while since we've been here, and there are going to be some brigands waiting for us once we leave, but that's okay. Okay, that was the wrong thing. Okay, so you enter Fort Draco through its narrow guarded gates, and immediately sense that something is up. Soldiers and citizens alike mill about nervously, talking in quiet, worried voices. You listen carefully, trying to figure out what is up. They seem to be concerned about some sort of huge burial. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and fill out the map. And we can keep it open. Okay. The foundry. Again, we've technically explored this before in the first game. I just, you know, it's been so long, I don't really remember exactly what the town looked like, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff to do here though. There's boats, yeah. I guess we should look for secrets as we go. This open building has several broad, flat-bottom boats in various stages of construction. They're simple and stable, ideal for navigating the subterranean rivers of Exile. That's cool. Now, am I moving the crate? Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can bash it or pick the lock. We'll do that later. I think bashing does damage to your health, so it's probably not the option that you want to do. Yeah, that just goes outside town. Okay, nothing else. Okay, I think that's most of it explored. So now we just got to basically go inside the buildings. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll start with this. Why not? A crude wooden sign says ore storage. Register your piles. Okay, so this is actually probably... There's probably not much in here. The choking dust inside this dark, low-slung building burns your nose and makes your eyes water. This is the Fort Warehouse. Ore from the surrounding mines is stored in neat labeled piles. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Whoa. I see a child. You find a very young man just starting to get fuzz on his upper lip. He's rearranging the thick piles of dirt on the floor with a large broom. Huge piles of ore dwarf him on either side. Hi, I'm Kev. Sweep it up the warehouse. It's nice to see someone. This place makes me nervous. I keep hearing noises. From the storeroom. With all the barrels. I hear scraping in there all the time. I try not to go back there. It sure don't sound like rats. Big as me, and sometimes they blow this foul, nasty gas at you. I run when I see them. You should do the same. Okay. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Let's save the game. And we pick the lock. Need lockpick. We don't have a lockpick. Okay. Maybe we can buy one. Let's see if we can buy a lockpick. Yeah, these sound effects might start getting kind of old quickly, but for now it's fine. I guess. Yeah, I mean, let's just, I guess, explore this place. We've been here before, of course, but... A tall, thin woman heaves sacks of wool over the smelter. The muscles of her arms show through her pale skin like steel cables. She gives you a brief nod. I'm Della. I keep the foundry going while I can. Those cursed Nephilim have cut us off from the fine ore, but we've got plenty stored up, so we'll be making steel for a while. Up north, they took all our mines from us. Hope we get back at them soon. Exile needs Draco's weapons. He grabs another sack of wool. Look, I got a lot of work to do. Could we, okay, can't buy anything. A short, stout woman is taking notes on a sheet of lichen parchment. She, like everything and everything else, like everything and everyone else, is covered with a thick layer of soot. She slaps you on the shoulder in greeting. You think she's saying something. Hi, call me Cappy. I'm the full woman here. We can't talk long. We have a lot of ingots due in Formello. Biggest city up here. It's some ways to the southeast. They have a large barracks though. She frowns. Lucky thing our next steal is going there. What, with the barrier and all. Because of that barrier that just appeared, we can't send stuff anywhere else. It's a bad thing. Lots of fortresses count on us for weapons. Hmm. Um, trying to think. Was it Ganwick? The fortress up north. I can't believe I already forgot the name, but okay, we can't buy anything. If I recall correctly, that's in, I guess, probably the other room here. This is the foundry, small, seemingly hard, and productive. To the north is a broad, shallow pool of molten metal running off into thin troughs, where the metal solidifies in ingots. How the metal is kept molten is unclear, probably magic. That's pretty interesting. Steel sable, okay. You find an enormous steel anvil, almost as tall as you, and patterned with strange sigils. You're greeted by an enormous, heavily muscled man, stripped to the waist. Somehow, his ruddy glow manages to shine through the paleness that comes from years of living in these caves. He grabs your hand. I'm Bautil, master blacksmith of the caves. He doesn't seem terribly humble. Well, I mean, if I recall from the first game, Draco is like pretty much the place for weapons, so. I won't steal. Only posted down here if he does. If you want a good weapon, you can buy it here. I also do repair work. Okay, it's awful. Big magic barriers cutting us off from Exile. Ask Commando Anford about it. He'll tell you. Okay. So, we can buy stuff, which is pretty expensive. Okay. But we won't be doing that. Really? We can't sell anything? Man. Okay, this is hard. Okay, let's keep exploring. The copper plate, oh, I guess plaque leads Olson's fine weaponry. We have metal. Okay, this is a shop. Here we go. Let's check for secrets. Yeah. A spear of stone makes nothing really of value. You see an aging and graying man behind the counter, wrinkled and grumbling. He's sharpening an arrowhead. His skin is like parchment, bleached white. He looks up at you. Ah, a customer. He brushes his suit off the counter with his hand. I'm Olson, welcome. I run this fine little shop. You can buy and sell weapons here. He waves at his stock. Not bad despite the value. Really messed with my stock. Well, I won't be able to get much new stock with those barriers up, but I still have a lot here. I just hope they get the thing down soon. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some stuff first. So that's not really worth anything. Definitely less money than I was thinking for sure. Okay. We can't, yeah, because it's not identified. That's the problem. Okay, still can't get stuff identified. What do you sell though? Reasonable prices. It's just nothing really that good though. Yeah. 7 damage is actually that's not much. Let's get this and then you can dual wield now, I believe. Okay, let's continue on. Draco Schools of Military Arts. Okay, so this is probably a trainer. A brawny man paces edgily about. looks you up and down and is clearly unimpressed. Of course, his voice makes the air vibrate. I train people who need it. I teach stuff to a lot of soldiers. Soldiers often get sent to meet alone. The Empire soldiers are fast and deadly. It's all I can do to give them the skills to avoid being butchered. Okay, so we obviously don't have any levels, so we can't do anything yet, but yeah, so this guy will probably come in useful soon. Okay, Estel's almost. Again, we don't have money to, pay for any of this, so it's not terribly useful. A green woman, pale to the point of translucency, sits behind the counter polishing a helmet. I'm Estel, welcome to my shop. You can buy and sell armor here. It's not fancy stuff like Baltail makes, but the price won't break you, and when you're done here, Olsen can help you more. His smithy is just down the road. He's a bit full of himself, but let me tell you, he's the finest hammer and anvil man in Exile. Maybe the war too. My husband. His weapons shop is just around the corner. We came down here into Exile together 10 years ago. We're old timers. Okay, let's go see what she sells. Bronze chainmail, 5 defense, 2 encumbrance. Studded armor, 1 encumbrance. Interesting. Some boots would be nice. Helmet. So this is no encumbrance, so we could buy 1 defense, 1 encumbrance. I'm trying to think, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait a minute. Okay. It could be a waste of money. It's probably not that great, but I think it's nice to just give our folks some armor though. You can't equip another. I mean, I guess you can. Leather helm. I think I bought too many boots. Really? Did they already have this stuff? Cinnamon has nothing, and Mia has boots. That's probably better, I guess. I really want to identify this so we can actually get stats. Okay, we need a helmet. Oh. We might not have a helmet though. Yeah, that's fine. It's she hopefully won't get hit, and we should find one eventually anyway. The problem with selling is we don't have anything identified, so we can't really sell stuff. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue on. I think one of these statues might talk. I don't know though. A middle-aged man is reclining against one of the statues, looking out over the water. The green light from the fungus above shines eerily on the river. He wears the robes of an apprentice. Strange. He's old for an apprentice. He looks up at you. Welcome. Join me in enjoying the view. I am Anfold, commander of Fort Draco. I am the Fort commander. I'm also a mage, but that isn't as important. This is where I do my thinking about the fort. My office, so to speak. Normally I'd be planning tactics, defenses, that sort of thing. But not lately. We fought off a bunch of Empire assaults, and they've left us alone lately. That's not on my mind. We have a different threat now. I'm mainly thinking about the burial. The burials appeared a week ago. We just found out about them. Magic burials of a sort we've never seen before. Cutting off this area from the rest of Exile. We can't break them down. We can't touch them. It's a disaster. Exile needs our help. Maybe disaster? I don't know what else to really do. I've been an apprentice mage for 5 years. In the Slith Walls, I got assigned to this fort, and they found I had a knack for tactics. I have returned to the Tower of Magi. Cannot identify, okay. You have like a quest for us? Okay. We might have to come back to him if we think of any other dialogue options, but for the moment, let's continue exploring. That was just boats, if I recall correctly. Guard looks you over and decides not to salute. Alfred. Preparing for attack, we haven't had any trouble lately, but that could change. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to find somebody to identify stuff, but we are not having much luck. That's going to be the same dialogue. You know, we don't have a lockpick. That's right, okay. A large, filthy, dirty man sits at the bar, swilling mushroom meal. Org. Let a man drink in peace. You hold me. I'm drinking you. Go away. Okay. Not having a whole lot of success with the locals. The ball is tended by a handsome man with somewhat deranged demeanor. He fights a constant and futile battle to keep the counter free of suit. Welcome to my inn. My name is Crispel. Drinks all gold. You can sleep in the common room for 5 gold. You can even buy rations. Feel free to stay and rest for a while. Just never mind me. It takes all my time keeping the place clean. Okay, I guess we spent money on a room. That's fine. Okay, nothing really here, I guess. Let's, keep exploring. Yeah, I think that's just a gate guard, okay. Is there, surely there's like more stuff for us to do here. Okay, I'm gonna think about that, and in the meantime, we might kind of just explore around and get some experience. Maybe fight these brigands, and I guess head to Fomello, because they surely, I know for a fact, have a mage that can identify stuff. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.